How did Beyoncé's blossoming career almost lead to her parents' divorce? Why did Jay-Z make a song about her preferring her career to him? And what made Bey forgive her husband for all his infidelities? Hi, I'm Janet. Let's find out. Childhood and a speedy rise to fame. Born to a family of a hairdresser and a Xerox sales manager, Beyoncé started showing an interest in music when she was a little girl. At 7 years old, she enrolled in dance classes. Bey's dance instructor began humming a song in one of the lessons, and little Bey finished it, demonstrating how she could hit the high-pitched notes. The teacher was amazed at her talent and told her parents about it, encouraging them to let her participate in singing competitions. Very soon, Beyoncé would easily beat 15 and 16-year-olds with her rendition of John Lennon's Imagine. And just a year later, she joined a girl band, along with her childhood friend Kelly Rowland, as well as Latavia Robertson, whom they met at the audition, and 3 other girls. The group was named Girls Time. Their fame peaked during a talent show, Star Search, in 1992, but they failed to win it. Seeing that they needed help, Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles, resigned from his job to become the band's manager. This move significantly reduced the family income, but everyone believed in Bey's future success despite the financial difficulties. Matthew cut the original lineup to 4 girls and attempted to sign them to different labels. But in the beginning, nothing seemed to work. The struggles put a strain on the family, and Beyoncé's parents separated for some time. But Matthew never gave up on the girls, and soon he negotiated a deal with Columbia Records, and that's how it all began. Becoming a Destiny's Child. Inspired by a passage in the book of Isaiah, the girls changed their band's name. And let's be honest, it was a good idea because Destiny's Child sounds much better than Girls Time. Huge success followed. The group's fan base was growing by leaps and bounds, and the girls released one hit song after another. But behind the curtains, everything wasn't that smooth and easy. After only a few months, the original band members Latavia Robertson and LaToya Luckett became unhappy with the way Matthew Knowles managed the band and left, only to be replaced by Farrah Franklin and Michelle Williams. Following their split, Beyoncé became depressed because the media blamed her for their exit. To make things worse, this period also coincided with the breakup of her longtime boyfriend. As the singer later admitted, those were the darkest days of her career, and they lasted for quite a while because she remained depressed for 2 years. Bey sometimes refused to leave her bedroom or eat anything, and at the same time, Destiny's Child was getting to the peak of their fame with their successful albums and even received their first Grammy. Her dreams were coming true, and it seemed like there was nothing else she could ask for. So Beyoncé feared speaking to anyone about her depression because she thought that no one would take her seriously. Eventually, she opened up to her mother, who helped Beyoncé get her mental health back to normal. So yeah, our Beyoncé is not someone to give up just like that. In 2000, after 3 years of a successful career, the group members decided to embark on their separate journeys. But the band ceased its existence only 5 years later, after Beyoncé, Kelly, and Michelle released an album, Destiny Fulfilled, together, and announced that they were ready to leave the group on a high note. Destiny's Child went down in history as one of the biggest top-selling female groups in the world, and they'll undoubtedly be remembered for a long time to come. But it's safe to say that Beyoncé managed to attain even more success outside of it. Beyoncé as the independent woman. The beginning of her solo career coincided with the start of her relationship with hip-hop mogul Jay-Z, but they didn't begin dating right after meeting each other. Instead, they spent 1.5 years being just friends and frequently talking on the phone. As Beyoncé later revealed to Oprah Winfrey, that foundation is so important for a relationship. Just to have someone who you just like is so important. Well, she's right. Being friends is vital in a relationship. And even when Bey and Jay began dating, they didn't tell the world about their relationship right away. But some of their collaborations, such as Bonnie and Clyde and Crazy in Love, looked so steamy that their fans quickly started suspecting something. And at some point, it looked like they were done hiding that they were crazy in love in real life, because fans spotted them cuddling and kissing pretty much everywhere. By the time they made their red carpet debut in 2004, no one was surprised that the two stars were together. And 2 years later, Beyoncé shared with Cosmopolitan that she was actually thinking about a wedding. "I don't know when I'll want to get married. I never pictured myself as a bride, but after my sister's wedding, I did start thinking about what kind of wedding I'd want. I don't think I want a big one," the singer said. Her dreams came true on the 4th of April 2008 when Beyoncé and Jay-Z had a tiny ceremony with only 40 guests. And meanwhile, Bey's solo career was soaring. She received numerous awards, including including multiple Grammys, MTV, People's Choice, and Billboard Awards for Crazy in Love and her other mega hits. But here's a fun fact. When Beyoncé presented her solo album to Columbia Records, they didn't like it at all. They told me I didn't have one hit on my album, the singer later recalled. I guess they were kind of right. I had 5. This shows us how much she believed in herself, even when others thought she'd fail. And much of her career success was thanks to Jay-Z. He's taught me so much about being an artist, not a musician, but an artist, and fighting for what I believe and having my standards. Beyoncé once said, "It seemed like everything was perfect for Beyoncé, but even fairy tales don't last forever, and Beyoncé's relationship hit the rocks." Are they actually happy? For the first time, rumors about their relationship issues appeared when Jay-Z seemingly alluded to them in his track, Lost One. The lyrics went, "I don't think it's meant to be. She loves her work more than she does me." Fans of the couple were pretty sure that it meant that their relationship would be short-lived because Beyoncé valued her career more than Jay-Z. But as the rapper himself later revealed, the song was actually about a serious relationship with another ambitious professional. "It's one of the hardest things about a real relationship of equals, but it's worth it," the rapper said. However, the next serious issue came when the two of them started dreaming of becoming parents. Beyoncé got pregnant in 2010, and when she heard her baby's heartbeat for the first time, she thought it was the most beautiful music ever. Everything seemed fine, and the singer was overjoyed and wanted to scream about her happiness to the whole world. But then, a planned checkup changed everything. Literally, the week before I went to the doctor, everything was fine, but there was no heartbeat. The shattered singer later shared with People magazine, "Beyoncé was devastated. Luckily, she soon got pregnant again, and this time, it all went okay." Keep watching to learn how the birth of their daughter changed Beyoncé's life in the long run. Because in the beginning, things seemed to get harder in her marriage due to all the rumors about Jay-Z cheating on her. For the first time, fans started talking about the rapper having affairs with other women back in 2005 when he and Beyoncé weren't even married yet. Back then, they thought he had hooked up with his protege, Rihanna. But later, it was revealed that the rumors were generated to fuel interest in Rihanna because she was only beginning her career. However, it didn't end there. Fans heard Beyoncé singing about cheating a lot, especially in her sensational visual album, and assumed that her real-life experiences inspired the lyrics. And a few years later, we heard that Jay might have been doing it with his new Rock Nation artist, Rita Ora. Soon after, rapper and model Liv claimed that Jay made a move on her and even asked her for her number. And he also allegedly hooked up with a Belgian model, Claudia Schlielen. Fans were sure that the power couple was on the brink of divorce. But Beyoncé's Instagram proved otherwise when she posted a myriad of their pics where they looked all lovey-dovey. And then something happened that again fueled allegations of Jay being a disloyal husband. I'm talking about that scandalous footage from the Met Gala in 2014. Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and her sister Solange were in the elevator, and Solange suddenly attacked Jay while Beyoncé just stood and watched. Everyone thought Solange was trying to defend her sister after the rapper cheated on her countless times. The stars never revealed why the fight took place, but they released a statement that said, "At the end of the day, families have problems, and we're no different. We love each other, and above all, we are family. We've put this behind us and hope everyone else will do the same." Sounds legit. And still, although we've heard so many rumors about Jay's infidelity, it's still unclear which ones, if any, are true. But what is clear is that the couple had their issues, but they worked through them. Jay later opened up to the T magazine, saying that he had hurt his wife. "The hardest thing is seeing the pain on someone's face that you caused, and then have to deal with yourself," the rapper said. In another interview with CNN, Jay disclosed that they chose to fight for their love and for their family instead of just getting divorced. And later, he revealed to David Letterman that they needed therapy to save their marriage. "We really put in the work," he said. "I like to believe we're in a better place today, but we're still working and communicating and growing." He went on to add that he's proud of the father and the husband he became after working through their issues. Beyoncé, on the other hand, has never commented on the cheating rumors or going to therapy. But it looks like they just left the past in the past and moved on as a family for the sake of their kids. Pop icon, mother, and Queen Bee. Despite everything they've been through, Jay and Bey stayed strong, remaining together, and now they're happy parents of Blue Ivy and their twins, Rumi and Sir. Their children are a significant part of Beyoncé's life, and becoming a mom helped her reassess their marriage. Once, when she was talking to Oprah Winfrey, she was asked whether she became a better woman because of her husband. Her reply was, "Absolutely. And then, Oprah went on to ask whether Jay became a better man because of her, and Beyoncé gave the same response. And when it comes to their careers, it's evident that neither of them wants to rest on their laurels. Beyoncé is always eager to make every subsequent album of hers better and more sensational than the previous one. And this year's visual album, Black is King, and her 9 Grammy nominations are proof of that. We expect nothing less from the woman who became one of the world's best-selling recording artists, and whom Forbes ranks as the most powerful female in entertainment. What do you think about Beyoncé? Was she right to forgive Jay-Z for all his cheating, or should she have dumped him? Share in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay awesome. Thanks for watching.